Hello everybody, welcome to Geography Plan for Prelims by UPSC Plan DKV. You can find the relevant PDFs and all other materials in this particular Telegram channel. Okay, now what do you mean by Geography Plan for Prelims? This is a detailed plan where a schedule will be given in order to complete NCRTs. Here specifically I have written number of NCRT books to read will be 4 of class 11 and class 12. So class 11 will be of 2 textbooks, class 12 will be of 2 textbooks. Remember one thing, it doesn't mean we should not read from 6th to 10th NCRTs. We have to complete those also for basic understanding. But from prelims point of view, the class 11 and 12 textbooks will be of utmost important along with current affairs. Remember, now total number of days that we allocate to complete these 4 books will be 8 days. And remember one thing, when I'm saying 8 days, it doesn't mean that we'll be completing 100% of the syllabus in 8 days. No, it doesn't work out like that. Geography is such a subject where you need to read many times before prelims. At least 5 to 6 times you have to read. So, in order to read 5 to 6 times, initial reading should be of less time so that a confidence will be built that geography subject as a subject it got completed, so we will be reading again, so we can allocate extra 4 days or extra 5 days like that. So initial two readings should be of shorter duration, hence I allocated 8 days for 4 textbooks. Okay, how much ever you complete within 8 days. You can complete 70%, you can complete 90%, it depends on your potential to complete. Okay, now the method that we follow is 147. Whatever we read on day 1, we have to be revised again on day 4 and on day 7. Okay, and I told you already, these 8 days are like first reading only. We will revise again and again before prelims. So let's get started. We'll look at our plan. So this is a first textbook, Fundamentals of Physical Geography. This is like basic textbook to understand the core topics of geography. Okay, we are allocating 3 days for completing this book. Why 3 days? Because this is a bit important textbook where you can expect at least 3 questions from prelims, at least 2 questions from prelims. So 130 pages around is there, right? So when we are allocating 3 days, you divide accordingly. In my opinion, you don't need to spend much time on unit 1. Okay, just go randomly, and unit 6 also go randomly. You don't spend much time. Okay, because these are very dry topics. You can just read a single, you can just give a single reading, that will be enough. And remaining 2, 3, 4, 5, these chapters are of utmost importance. You try to give maximum amount of time for 3 days. Okay, and regarding second book, India Physical Environment, again we have allocated 2 days to complete this. What do you mean by, see, I'm writing here, when I'm allocating 3 days, what do you mean by it? January 24, January 25, and January 26, we have to complete within these 3 days. And 2 days here means January 27 and January 28, we have to complete this textbook. Here also, India location, this is a very basic chapter. There is nothing much to remember in this. I mean, like, nothing much to understand anything. It's just a basic reading. And here, drainage system is of important chapter. Along with drainage system, this third unit is also very important. Again, natural hazards. This is also a very basic dry chapter. You can just complete in 1 hour. That's it. So you try to utilize these 2 days, try to complete in 1.5 day, and then shift to, if any pending is there, if any pending is left in book 1, you complete that chapter also. Okay, and if at all you observe, I have mentioned 4 tick marks here. This tick mark and this tick mark, you observe distribution of oceans and continents and movements of ocean water. These two must be interlinked to understand. At the same time, water in the atmosphere and water here, these two must be interlinked to understand and to remember easily. This is second book. And now third book, Fundamentals of Human Geography. This is a very basic book. You can complete in 4 to 5 hours. That's it, hardly. Okay, hardly 80 pages will be there, but you don't need to remember 80 pages. Hardly 30 to 40 pages will have to be remembered. That's it. So you can complete in 1 day. And the last textbook is India People and Economy. This is also very basic book. Though we have allocated 2 days of time, you can complete in 1.5 day and utilize that half day for completing the fundamentals of physical environment. Okay, physical geography, first textbook that we have discussed. These chapters, hardly 110 pages will be there, so you can complete in 1.5 day, because everything will be very easy to remember. Okay, except few areas where you have to remember most. So this is a plan for completing geography in 8 days. Okay, I'm repeating again, you cannot complete 100%. Please remember it. Geography is a subject where you need to read many times. So try to complete first reading in 8 days. In second and third readings, we'll again plan. Don't worry. Okay. So we will read in leisure hours whatever pending chapters are there. So keep going. All the best. So tomorrow's target and day after tomorrow and the other next day, you have to complete first textbook. See you again in tomorrow's video. We'll be dealing with another video tomorrow. Thank you. Have a nice day.